Yo, man 5 here, welcome back. I know I've been on a long break, but here I am, I'm back again. We're gonna track some Druid games. Despite how good my mid-range list is looking, I promised you guys up on the Reddit that I was gonna go ahead and record some games for you. Right now, I'm actually playing, per the math of, I forget which Reddit user, let me look it up real fast, because I do want to give him the shout-out. Fast combo 1 growth, yeah. So it's, somebody did the math, and found out that you can actually get it statistically really well. You lose, I think it's 6 to 10%, depending on how aggressively you mulligan by cutting one wild growth. Fine, somebody did the math. Should have prepared this a little bit better, but oh well. Let's go ahead and get the mulligan done real quick. Darkness is Aspirant, keep, warp against Hunter, I like this Wrath. One fun thing is you can freeze Darkness Aspirant and the death rattle does not go off. Here we go, it's Reddit user Cruscal did the math, and so I'm now running 1 Savage Combatant in the second slot for Wild Growth. Since I've been, I'm a lot less afraid of a Abusive Sergeant play. Even if there is, I'd probably just power the Abusive Sergeant down. I could Wrath it, but I'd rather Wrath something bigger, like a Shredder. This isn't worth a swipe, I don't think. So if it's a bear trap, I guess if it's a bear trap, I don't want to trigger it yet. So what I should probably do, if I hit here, I could get... I think I need to save Wrath for the bear trap, though. So I guess I'll hit this, and I'll try and find out if it's snake. Okay, it's not snake. I think I might even stealth this Druid of the Saber just to avoid.
Another night on the prowl.
I have 5 mana next turn 4 if they kill the Aspirant, but I want to avoid getting Knife Juggler plus 1 minion killing my Darkness Aspirant. If I can freeze this, it's fine. Iron for a Grizzly, alright. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, I feel like they felt like they just couldn't win, or something. We'll take that win. Still on the win streak because I was playing that mid-range Hunter list. It's actually doing really well. If somebody wants to go ahead and copy that screenshot off that first couple seconds, go for it. Random questions on like 1 King's Elic, 1 Shredder. I like having... I don't want to do 2 Houndmaster, 2 Shredder. I should warn this person.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
So it's against Warrior. I'm actually really tempted to keep this Druid of the Claw, but I think getting a fast start is more important. There we go, we have an Innervate. This is not the best board to Innervate out. I want like a Savage Combatant or a Piloted Shredder. Or even just a good 5 so I can turn 2 coin Innervate. Because I'm probably just going to Living Roots on turn 1. Unless they're like Face Warrior, then I'm really going to do it at turn 1. I forgot. I can give you guys some sound, right? Oh, there's no sound anyway, I'm in game. Yeah, we'll get some Groots out there. Shiny golden Groots. I didn't craft that, I was actually lucky enough to open that.
Armor made to fit.
Hey! Speaking of a good 5 to Innervate coin out.
Where shall I strike?
But like this is why this deck can be played so aggressively. Everything in my hand can do instant damage. I have Force of Nature, which has charge, Druid of the Saber, which has charge, Keeper of the Grove, which I can do 2 to phase. A lot of times I will use it for silence, especially against warrior. Like I'll probably save it if I see any dragons to see if I see Chilma. Or if I see dragons, I'll expect Chilma. Or that's Patron. Are they debating whirlwinding here?
I wonder.
Really? I mean, if they're gonna pull combo pieces, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just trying to figure out what their hand has to be for that to be the right play. I'm probably gonna be next turn keepering down the Armor Smith. I feel like they were trying to set up. I guess they're trying to set up a Fiery War Axe on my Druid of the Claw.
Armor made to fit.
Iterate. Wow, they're just aggressively throwing away all their cards. They have 2 cards in hand.
I must safeguard.
Give you all the armor you want. The reason I didn't silence is because if I hit, I can just trade. If there's a Death Spite, But if they had a Death Spite, they would have played it last turn. So you now I have full combo in hand. I just take this out. Get myself a 5/5, draw 2 more cards. I'm in no danger of being low at any point in the next couple of turns. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, they're at rank 8 this early in the season, which means they know at least vaguely what they're doing, but it was just really aggressive. I don't see a need to wild growth. I'd rather just make my forces. Force multiple spells to get used to take this out, like hit here, execute here, and still leave up a 4/1. Maybe burn the second Inner Rage and just leave them with nothing to turn on those patrons. I guess like Patron Cruel Task here would be really annoying, but they wouldn't have room left in the mana for execute.
A fight! Count me in! Everyone! Get in here!
Whirlwind execute. Wait, really? Why not execute the Ancient of Lore? You'd take 1 less damage to face. Because Druid of the Claw would die to the Whirlwind effect anyway.
Everyone! Get in here! Get in here!
I mean, they're so all in on this, I think I can just combo to kill it all. I guess I can't combo to kill it all. I guess I can do it next turn. So I guess I just set up this Azure Break. Wow, that was a sick top deck.
Charge forward!
Let the pain speak to me.
Wow, they are all in. Alright, so I combo, I use my face to kill the 3-2, and I kill these 3. Seems fine.
For the wild.
Next turn I can Ancient of Lore, draw 2 more cards, start setting up combo again. Probably play Aspirant instead of Saber because Saber can be used with charge for more burst.
By the power of
Tarzan, I don't really care, I don't think. So much of their gas is out. There's no Whirlwinds left, there's 1 Deathbite, there's maybe an Inner Age.
Elune, guide my lance.
And I'm just gonna make roots and threaten to kill them. I don't know if I liked using the Inner Rages so early.
I wonder.
And from here we just pressure them, because without Whirlwinds it's really hard, even with the Tharson procs, like the Frothings are not likely to kill me. And with Boombot protection, and there's no Deathbite up, so I'm just really not scared of being dead.
Charge forward!
Like, worst case, they have the second unstable ghoul.
Be thirsty.
Warrior. Are they just trying to cheese a win here? I think they're just dead. Oh, I'm dead now. Great.
I must choose.
That was really dumb. Oh well, sometimes they have it and you can't do anything about it. Unless they can't do math. They can't do math, because that was 5, 10, 18. 17. Oh, I guess that wasn't quite lethal. That was lethal, yeah. The blots were favorable, because that was 5, 10, 4, 17. But whatever, it happens. When that happens, you have to keep going, because getting salty and tilted doesn't do anything.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death. I must protect the
Innervate
wild.
Shredder is fantastic. I don't think I want Saber in this matchup as much. If I knew it was Patron, I would keep Saber because it's more pressure, but I don't. And against Dragon Warrior, Saber is actually kind of useless until you get to the really dumb turns. Might actually have to wait and turn 3 Innervate Claw into Shredder, even though it's a little bit slower. Just because it doesn't get completely momentum stomped by Fire Arrows. So I can have a 3-drop and a 4-drop. And this one doesn't die to weapons. Let's see, what deck are they? War Axe, Coin Upgrade? What? Oh, this is that aggro deck. Alright, so now we play differently because now I'm an aggro deck. I'm not, like, I'm not worried about dying to Control Warrior because I run out of gas. I'm worried about not living long enough. There's probably going to be an Argent Horse Rider coming up here, or a Wolf Rider or something. Bloodtail, it's fine. Okay, they didn't hit it with face. They hit it with face, I can't really stop that. I could swipe here instead of blowing my Innervate and save Innervate for Ancient of Lore, which is probably the play. Because they didn't hit it with face. If they hit it with face, I would probably just trade and drop myself a Shredder, but this leaves this alive.
For the War Chief!
Corcoran, are they trading face into it now? Yes. Awesome. Okay. And now, again, because I am the aggro deck, I'm perfectly... I have to deal with an aggressive deck. I'm okay wasting this 1 mana to get down more pressure, because I need to threaten to combo kill. And I'm currently winning the race, too, just because a lot of their aggro was absolutely stonewalled by that Druid of the Claw. That hits face. King's Defender. Yeah, they're just all in on this. I think I get more value out of this with stealth, because if it hits for 3 turns while charged, it's the same as 2 turns while stealth, so over the course of 3 turns it's the same amount of damage. These two are certainly going face. Actually no, I do charge it because I think that's 8, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Force of Nature. Yeah, so Force of Nature is lethal through armor up. So this is more damage over the next 2 turns because this is 4 over 2 turns instead of 6 over 3. Because if I stealth it, it gets 3 next turn instead of getting 4 in. So this lets me lethal with just Force of Nature next turn. But this is the kind of math you have to check, because you want to see, can you kill them this turn? Can you kill them next turn? And sometimes even, can you kill them the turn after that? Let's get back into it and get going some more. Up to 18 minutes, that's not terrible. I think I'll try and cut these. I'll probably do 2 today. And just upload them. By the time you see them, it'll probably... no, I'll probably have time to do it this afternoon even. But, so I'll probably do 2 half-hour sessions
I must
of this.
protect the wild.
And I'll split it up so people don't have to watch just like an hour straight of video. I think I have to keep Wild Growth, even though it's not as good against Hunter, I do need to skip up on the curve. Yeah, Wild Growth into Keeper is a perfectly solid curve. Lotheb even just as a guaranteed body, but I got a Spirant, so I can actually play that.
My greetings.
My greetings, Golden Hunter friend. No coin play?
Elune, guide my lands.
I snap play this.
Put this apple on your head.
I must safeguard.
So, obviously I take that out of the face. This is how you beat the mid-range decks a lot of the time, is you start a little bit faster than them, and because of that, you become the aggro deck. So if I Lotheb here, worst case scenario, there's a bow, and Lotheb dies. I think I'd rather just set this up though. Even if this dies, I don't care. I'll have 5 mana again next turn. If it doesn't die, fantastic, I have a Savage Combatant and a Hero Power. And this Savage Roar is going to be lethal very quickly. Yeah, so this is just a really slow hand. Like, the fact that they kept the coin for so long means I can Loatheb to screw them over really hard. And that kills that, and now they're just dead. Unless they have like an absurd second Knife Juggler on leash. Yeah. There's no coming back from this board. This is why Loatheb is a card I never want to cut from this deck. It's like Loatheb ahead of the curve, if you have a board, is game ending. Finding an opponent. But, so I'll be back. I'm going to try and upload things a couple times a week. I didn't get to upload earlier this week just because I had class and I wanted to make sure I got up to a decent rank before recording. I didn't want to record my games from like 16 onward. I want to keep one keeper against Paladin just because it's so strong against secrets, but other than that, and it's so good against mid-range if you can take out the Knife Juggler, etc. This hand is really slow though.
My greetings.
Coin helps a lot though, because I can 2-4. So like if there is a mini bot, I can just hero power it and then coin
The
out
light
Keeper of the
protects
Grove.
me.
Yeah, this hand is incredibly slow. I can't afford to burn this coin because I need it to smooth the curve out. Burning a coin just to kill a Divine Shield is not worth it at all.
Put this apple on your head.
So at this point, I'm assuming there's going to be a monster follow-up, and so I'm probably just going to be coin swiping. And coin swipe annihilates this board. If they just hero power to avoid the value, I can just coin keeper and then set up the swipe. Okay, so that's going to be... Wow. Probably Avenge? If I avenge Repentance, this is going to be a 3-1 and a 4-3, and then the Noble Sack. I think I still have to walk into it.
I must safeguard.
Oh, it's just Avenge Competitive Spirit. That's not terrible actually, because that means that's Noble Sack. Because it wasn't Repentance and it wasn't Redemption. So that is Noble Sack, so I can pop that next turn, and if they take out my 2-4, pop it with my face, Wrath, everything is all fine and dandy. Or I could Aspirant Wrath. Aspirant jumps me from 4 to 6, which means I can... Yeah, I probably want to get the Aspirant on the board.
Guide my lance.
Because I need to jump up and I need to start applying pressure now because I want to have a board when they play 6.
Shields up. Red alert.
It is so incredibly important to have a board when they play 6.
Reporting for duty.
Even if it's just one thing on the board to help pop secrets. So I think I need to go for this swipe. So I'm not going to be allowed to pop this with my face, but...
Get down!
So I could hit here and swipe this, but that would be an absolute waste since I'm going to be taking 2 damage to it anyway, so I swipe the face to get a little more damage in and do this. Now if there's Dr. 6, I can deal with it. Mostly on the back of Force Nature, but no, it's Secret Keeper instead. Which I'm fine with.
Reporting for duty.
So I think I just want to Druid of the Claw and attempt to kill the 1-1. If it's Noble Sack, great. This 4-6 will eat everything.
Where shall I strike?
It could be Repentance. But I think I have to take that anyway. I mean, I guess the alternative is Savage Combatant, but I don't think that's worth it. Okay, so it's not Repentance.
For the wild.
Find out if it's Noble Sack. It's Noble Sack.
For a loon.
Go face.
Down!
I don't want to trade this in, because next turn I will have 8 mana. I can do double 4s, and their board is useless. Because, again, I win by combo killing. I don't need to value grind out. I can do that to an extent, but the win conditions in this deck are bursting them down.
Reporting for duty.
I don't really want to blow this force. I can probably afford to take 6 off the Savage Combatant. It's not the greatest feeling, but at the same time it preserves my board and gets rid of this, is the important thing. If there's a Dr. 6, I still have 1 minion on the board to help deal with it. And I have a Druid of the Claw.
Who am I?
Yeah, so I'll probably have to blow this Force of Nature to deal with it.
Reporting for duty.
They hero powered, which makes it a lot easier for me to have a way to deal with it. Oh, and I have a swipe. So, ordering. So it can't be Noble Sack, actually. It literally cannot be Noble Sack. So it's got to be Avenge and a maybe Competitive Spirit, maybe Repentance. So if I force, I can actually guaranteed kill this Mysterious Challenger.
None of your business.
Time waits for no one.
Next turn I'll have 9 mana, Shredder, Druid of the Claw, swipe. So I think I have to trade in, but at this point they're out of gas. I just need to hope there's no like Divine Spirit. I need to get up behind a taunt now and get a Shredder up, because now there's just a 1-1. Or 2-2, sorry. Best case scenario, there's just a muster here.
Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
That is not best case scenario.
Where shall I strike?
I don't know if I can win this one now. Holy cow. I think I'm dead. I didn't get to be aggressive enough. I think I just need to like Drake Lothab and hope they don't have it. Okay, there was no Blessing of Kings, this is a good thing. Drew Silver. And a Dude.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, if there's a Blessing of Kings, I lose anyway.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's actually one of the good matchups, but sometimes you lose the good matchups and you can't get too salty about it, you just keep going. Getting salty about losing good matchups is a really good way to just very quickly tank ranks.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
I don't know how much I like Wild Growth here, but I don't want to pitch it and not have something. I think I have to save Swipe, honestly. Maybe I can go for earlier removal, but this hand is already so full of air that I want something to do. But, Swipe is probably not what I want to do with it. Okay. Hopefully there's no turn 1 play and I can just Living Roots for pressure.
My greetings.
Hello.
Oh, I can Coin Aspirant, even better.
Guide my lands.
And then Wild Growth Living Roots. Ping. Deal. It may be correct to say this, but because they didn't play a turn 2, I want to get pressure on the board in case this is like a freeze mage.
Let the pain speak to me.
Which it could easily be. I think cards aren't as important as pressure. Sorry, pressure. Like, not worrying about the Acolyte drawing cards.
For a loon.
Because Acolyte means it's either some sort of Dragon Mage, or Grinder Mage, or Freeze Mage. In any 3 of those matchups, I want to be applying pressure really fast to the face. I want to be able to make sure that they can't stall out the game to the point where I just run out of steam. Fireball, sure.
I must safeguard the land.
No, I think I should say that for Doomsayers. So I guess I just Wrath it?
Guide my lands. For a loon.
For the wild.
Yeah, I say this for Doomsayer. I have to be aggressive again. That's what happens a lot with this deck. Is it's a much more aggressive Druid deck. It's not a Druid deck that stays alive and tries to combo kill you. It's a Druid deck that tries to get on the board really fast and combo kill.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I guess I want to find out what secret it is. I can test the secret with the Groot. Ice Barrier. Okay. So I could silence it and kill it, but I think again I want to save this. Otherwise, I have no out to the Doomsayer. And so I think I just play Boom. These are all going to die to a Blizzard anyway, so I think I want to do this. Just to keep them alive in the case of no Blizzard. Or this would just get pinged. And if I can protect the Boombots do a fantastic job of destroying Ice Block. In fact, if there's a Blizzard here, I may even silence Boom and go face. We'll see.
What to do? What to do?
You and your Samsung Galaxy card back. What have you got? Explosive Sheep? Sure. If you don't ping it, I'm just going to silence it.
Time runs out on me.
Actually, I guess I want to find out which trap this is. Ice Block. Double Sheep means there may be a heal bot, and there may not actually be a heal bot because it's 2 weeks away. I might just use Force of Nature Hero Power to fully clear the block. Yeah, especially with that extra charge in hand.
For the wild.
Because this means even if there's a heal bot... Actually, I guess with heal bot I'm 1 short. It's actually awkward, I should have done that math, but... They have to have like exactly heal bot block or something to stop me from winning this way.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I must save.
I'm gonna do it this way in case it's ice barrier. So now I win. Right? I mean, I guess they could have Healbot pull out the other ice barrier. If you're gonna do that, why wouldn't you get the secret first and have a higher chance of drawing your Healbot?
Mind if I roll need?
I was just like this way. Because you can't draw a secret if you pull the secret out of your deck first.
Well played.
At least they got to see their cards before they died. Alright, this section is at 36 minutes. We're going to cut it off here, right at the top of this rank. Currently at a 55% win rate. Not fantastic, but if we keep it up, we'll get to legend eventually with this. But for now, this is Yeoman5. I'll see you next time. I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll go into the next video. Oh, and like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget. Really helps me out. So, be back in a bit with part 2.